Hello everyone, I'm Mercy and welcome to the one place where we try and answer all your science-related queries. It's the one-stop science shop. Let's find out who has a question today. It's Nas from Malaysia. Her question is, how did people calculate before calculators were invented? That's a great question, Nas, and I have the answer right here. They use a device called an abacus. The Mesopotamians used it for the first time in 2700 BC. It's still used today in some countries at primary school levels to teach basic counting, such as subtraction and addition. Why don't I show you how to build one? Don't go anywhere. To build an abacus or a basic counting device, this is what you need. A pair of scissors or a cutter, a compass or any tool to punch holes, a pair of pliers, wires, a marker or pen, rulers, a cardboard box, and bits of different colors, and tape or glue. The Mesopotamians divided the color into two groups, one color for heaven and one color for earth. Let us start by dividing the beads into two groups. I'm gonna take 14 golden colored beads and pick out 28 other beads in 7 different colors. Now, cut a piece of cardboard equal to the length of the size of your cardboard box. Punch 7 holes at equal distance along the cardboard strip, and also 7 equal holes along the longer sides of the cardboard box. My strip is almost 16 inches, so I'm gonna punch holes at 2 inches each. If you're using a sharp instrument, make sure to ask an adult for help. We'll punch the holes. Place the strip along the walls of my cardboard box and make the same holes through them. There. Poke 7 more holes on the corresponding side of the box. Glue the strip to the box. Now we're gonna wire our abacus. Now picking the first 4 beads, put it through the wire and run the wire to the first hole. Add the 2 heavenly beads. Allow the wire to pass through the last hole. And using a plier, bend the end of the wire to lock it up. I'll do the same for the next wire, but this time with different colored beads. The earthly colors, that is. You have to do the same for all the other wires until all your beads are used up. Now when you've done this for all the wires, this is what you get. I've painted mine blue because it's my favorite color. You can paint yours any color you want. Now remember, 1 heavenly bead is equal to 5, each earthly bead is equal to 1. In your abacus, heavenly pearl stands for 5, so there's your 5 and your 10. While each earthly bead stands for 1, there's your 1 and your 4. From your right to left, here are your ones, tens, your hundreds, your thousands, your 10,000s, your 100,000s, and your million. So say you have to do a sum 5 plus 3. This is how you go. 5 and 3. There's your 8. To make your own abacus at home, have a look at what you need. A pair of pliers, thin wire, empty cardboard box, beads in different colors, strong glue, tape, and scissors. The abacus is the most ancient human calculating device known to us. I see we have a visitor. Let's find out who it is.
Wow, what a bright and cheerful place.
Hi, welcome to the one-stop science shop. I am Mercy. Who are you?
I'm Lisa.
What class are you in?
I'm in 6th.
And what do you like about school the most?
The sports.
Wow, what sports do you play?
Mostly football and swimming.
Alright, so what can I help you with today?
Well, my sister is a computer engineer and I asked her what she really does and she said she writes codes, and I know what the Morse code is and code red, but I don't know how codes make computers work.
A code means a set of program instructions. A code is a set of rules or a system of words, figures, letters, or symbols that represent other things. It all started a long way before than we actually think it is. Would you like to find out how it all began? Can you give us a swipe?
Sure.
This is Augusta Ada King, Countess of Lovelace also known as Ada Lovelace, born in December 1815. She was a British mathematician and writer who is regarded by many to be the world's first computer programmer. Of course, there weren't computers in 1815. Just be patient and all will be explained. She was the only child of the famous English poet Lord Byron and his wife, Anne Isabel Milbank, Baroness Wentworth. Deserted by Byron, Ada's mother remained bitter towards him and promoted Ada's interest in mathematics and logic and not poetry like her father as a form of revenge. Ada's social circle consisted of many prominent names, and one of them was the famous polymath and inventor Charles Babbage. She was chosen to translate a paper from the French on Babbage's famous invention, the analytical engine, a mechanical general-purpose computer. Ada was enchanted by the machine and started working on ways to use it. She wrote extensively on the machine and described an algorithm for the analytical engine to compute Bernoulli numbers. An algorithm is a set of step-by-step directions to achieve a particular result. Ada's algorithm is considered as the first algorithm ever specifically tailored for a computer, and Ada has often been cited as the world's first computer programmer. Unfortunately, Ada's scandalous private life took some of the limelight away from her algorithm during the 19th century. 100 years later, though, computer programmers recognize her method as the world's first computer program. Ada Lovelace Day, every October, has been named after her and aims to raise the profile of women in science, technology, engineering, and maths. The computer language Ada created on behalf of the United States Department of Defense was also named after Lovelace. And today, in St. James Square, London, she has her own blue plaque as a historical marker to her memory.
She was a genius and way ahead of her time. But I still don't understand what a computer program code is.
In programming, code is a term used for both the statements written in a particular programming language, the source code, and a term for the source code after a compiler has processed it and made it ready to run on the computer, also known as the object code. A coder normally writes the source code for a program. We can actually make one here.
How? You don't have a computer.
Did Ada have a computer?
No.
We can of course code without a computer. Do you want to see how?
Sure.
Let's find out what's in the one-stop science box.
Markers and a duster. That's it?
Voila! A whiteboard. Let's go on with this. So imagine this is a message board and a computer is gonna walk into this room and read this.
Walk in? Well, okay.
Imagine you have a parking lot.
I do have a parking space in front of my house.
Great. Now you imagine that you own the parking lot.
Okay. How many cars are there?
Say 10. Now imagine you have to write a message to your computer to calculate the number of cars in the lot at a particular time.
The computer that walks in to read the message, simple. Tell him go count.
We have a problem. Our computer is not that smart.
How come?
Well, does your washing machine know when to wash your clothes? You put in the clothes and press a button, right?
Yes.
Now we'll divide the board into two halves by drawing a vertical line. Now can you please draw two closed gates on both sides? One will be the entrance and one will be the exit. So our entrance gate closed. And our exit gate is closed too. Is there a car at the entrance?
No.
Good. Then draw a loop saying no. Now draw a car below the first gate. Do you have a car at the entrance?
Yes.
Now what do we have to check?
Whether we have space for it or not.
Is the number of cars less than 10?
Yes. You said there were 10 cars.
So now we cannot accommodate more. Branch out saying yes. What if there were 8 or 9 cars?
We could branch out to an open gate.
Can you draw an open gate at the end of the branch? And branch out to the next one, which says add 1 to the existing number.
So that when the next car comes, we have a new count.
Now let's complete our program by drawing a no in case we don't have enough cars. Can you draw another car at the open gate? We can follow the same procedure for the exit gate too. So the computer which walks in after you leave will know exactly what to do in which case.
Yes!
So this is precisely what a computer engineer does when they code. To try this for yourself at home, let's go over what you need. A whiteboard, colored markers, and a duster.
Thank you, Mercy. I had a lot of fun today.
I have a little something to give you for your services rendered as a programmer. And presenting the world's first computer.
An abacus!
Yes!
Thank you, Mercy.
It's my pleasure. So from the world's first computer to the world's first computer program, I hope you had a good time with us today. Thank you very much for joining us and hope to see you again soon as we try and answer many more science-related questions at the one and only One Stop Science Shop.